Welcome back to the Triple Threat Podcast presented by Betalytics Sports Betting. All right, how are we doing?
Man, Christmas is next week.
How are we doing?
Christmas is next week. Ain't that crazy?
No, my brain doesn't
Ain't that crazy, bro? We almost.
Do you not know Christmas was next week?
I really wasn't thinking about it.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So
I am ready.
Let me tell you. But I also am very happy. People don't know that my birthday is also next Friday. So next week's gonna be a good week for me. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good week for me. It's gonna be.
Let's go.
Go out with a bang. You know
Let's
what
go.
I'm saying? End 2024 with a bang. But now we're going to get to our.
How old are you turning?
TriCap 23.
23.
I am 20. I'm going to be 23.
You know what's
next Friday.
crazy? I'll be 25 in May.
25. We have our very
We're
own
old.
grandpa.
We're old.
25.
We're old, man.
That's weird.
You ready to get to TriCap?
Yes.
All right.
Now we're gonna get into TriCap of the week, where we go through every single game.
Here
from
we go.
the week 14 in 3 minutes or less.
Also, all three of us are having caffeine right now because we're trying to stay awake. So
have-
it's about to be an episode.
Do you have the clock up?
Yeah, I do.
For all our audio listeners, we're about to.
All right, here's sipping. It's caffeine.
Yep. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, 3.
Here
and we're gonna try to stay on time this time. 3 minutes.
Here
Lock in, everybody.
we
Yeah, I know. 3.
Here we
2,
go.
Packers Lions.
Packers Lions.
What's
Wait,
that game?
no.
Great game. Lions did really well.
Packers Lions. That was the week before.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not. Yeah, it was. You're right. Dang it! Wrong game. Restart the clock. My bad.
All
I
right.
told you the caffeine. It's already hitting. It's
All
already
right,
hitting.
I'm gonna do that
Yeah,
again.
Caffeine-induced tism.
All right, I'm gonna do it
Not
again.
no.
Now-
Bring that up. Go ahead.
Now we're gonna get into TriCap of the week, where we go through every single game from week 15.
I did horrible. That was so bad. Okay.
Week
are you ready?
15
Ready, Michael?
in 3 minutes
Week
or
15.
less.
I was just rolling with it. On
3,
That wasn't-
2, 1. Rams 49ers.
Terrible
That
game.
game sucked.
I
that game
don't
sucked.
remember what happened.
It was
Puka
12 to
Nacua
6.
cooked, and Cooper
No
Kupp had 0
touchdowns.
points and ran 7 miles and did nothing.
It was
Ravens
Cooper Kupp-
Giants.
Oh,
Next
Ravens Giants. The Giants suck, and Lamar should be MVP.
Simple. Enough said. Jets Jags.
Yeah.
Jets. Good job.
Oh.
Finally got a win, which
Dude,
kind of screws you over for
Devontae
the.
Adams in the
Goodness
second half.
gracious, bro.
He saved.
Oh my! He saved your game.
He
You would've
went
been
off
cooked
for
if it
my
wasn't
fantasy
him.
team.
You would have been
Two
cooked.
of my guys did.
Yeah. Cowboys Panthers. Why did I pick the Panthers? Why did I pick the?
It was
Panthers?
just a feel-good
Why?
pick.
Why did I pick the Panthers?
It was just a
I
feel-good
don't like
pick.
the Cowboys. That's why.
Whatever. But Cowboys, whatever. Commanders Saints. That was close.
That was too
should not have
close.
been that close.
It shouldn't have been.
It should not have been that
It was
close.
kind of rigged because the clock stopped.
Oh, quick! You know what I saw? Terry McLaurin could have had like 243 and like 5 touchdowns if
He
Jaden
should've.
didn't have like overthrows and like.
Yep.
No, to be fair, one of them he just dropped.
No,
we
like
gotta
he
go.
had some
Time,
drops,
time,
but
time,
a couple
time.
overthrows.
Bengals Titans.
Joe Burrow is officially done with this team.
I think he is. Yeah,
I
he's
think everyone's done.
even,
He's fed
even
up.
with the win, he's still mad.
He was
It's
so
kind of-
mad
it's
on the
kinda wild.
sideline after
Yeah.
they scored a touchdown.
He said we frickin' suck. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're probably right.
He's like, it doesn't matter.
Chiefs
The
Browns.
defense-
Chiefs Browns.
Uh,
Chiefs handle business. Simple as that.
uh,
I can't say
we
more.
don't get Jameis Winston anymore.
Nope, we get GTR. Dolphins
Yeah,
Texans.
well, soon Mahomes.
What was it?
Dolphins Texans.
The Dolphins suck.
Tua.
They suck.
Tua and Mike McDaniels needs to leave Miami.
McDaniels
Both
at
have to
least.
go. You both have to go.
You just signed Tua though, so McDaniels is gone.
But you signed McDaniel as well. So like either way.
No, you
they're
just gave
cooked.
Tua an extension though.
Yeah, it's true. Colts Broncos.
Though neither team wanted to really win that game for a while, and then the Colts just like,
know
here,
why.
we don't
It
want
makes
it.
next week really interesting with the Broncos game. So they needed that win. Patriots Cardinals.
Didn't watch it.
Cardinals played well against a really bad team. So simple
Trey
as that.
McBride still
showed
can't
up.
score a
All right.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Bills Lions. What a game. What a
game of the week.
That was game of the week.
Josh Allen for
That
MVP.
made potentially Super Bowl matchup. Hopefully,
That was a
America's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But
Jared Goff throws 5 touchdowns and loses, and then throws 5 picks and he wins.
it's a.
It doesn't make sense.
Bucks Chargers. we have?
The Bucks are for real.
Bucks are for real. They could win. They could win a.
They
playoff
could
game.
make a deep
Last
run.
week I know I said they couldn't win, but they can't win.
Bucks are
30
good.
seconds. 30 seconds. Lock it. Steelers Eagles. Why can't we stop AJ Brown? Why? Our secondary sucks.
That's what happens when you just throw the ball to AJ.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
throw it to him. He's gonna
Packers
catch it.
Seahawks. Packers locked in the second. They were locked in the whole game.
I feel bad for Geno getting
Bears
hurt.
Vikings. Big 10 seconds. Lock in. Bears Vikings.
Bears
lock in.
Vikings.
Lock
The
in.
Bears suck.
All right, Falcons Raiders.
The Raiders are even worse.
Yep, but the Falcons somehow
Falcons
won.
suck.
With 1 second to spare. Let's go. Good job, guys. Let's go.
And Michael Penix
My
is in now, which should have happened
goodness.
a while ago.
Yeah.
My fantasy team would have liked it a lot.
All right. Any games we specifically want to talk about?
I might pick him up in the one league that I'm just like in a consolation
Or
bracket
we can
in,
talk about
just
all,
for fun.
all three of us. All three of our teams had games. We could talk about our game specifically. So, let's talk your game first.
I can go
Let's talk
first
his
because
commit.
mine like
This
we
is
played the
Oh
Giants.
yeah, yours is simple as that. So yeah, go ahead. Make your rank. Quick.
Didn't really learn anything new. The Giants suck. Lamar showed that the Ravens take like terrible teams seriously. Like even though we lost to like some bad teams earlier in the year, but like they showed that now they take it seriously. Like they're like, hey, even though the Giants suck, we can still lose to them if we don't play our best. But the one thing, the Ravens do need to stop with the stupid penalties. 'Cause they had 12 in that game.
It is disgusting against the Giants to do that.
But it's just like mental. It's
Yeah.
just mental errors.
I think the important thing now is that we're going like this week. Now that you guys won and we lost, that game is heavily important.
Oh, that game's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be insane. So you needed this win. You got the win.
It's
You
kind of-
went to New York and just did what you
Handled
had to do.
business. I was
gonna
You
say,
handled business.
It's
Simple.
kind of funny. We went in and did that what you just did to the Giants to the Browns.
True.
You guys struggled against the Browns. We struggled against the Giants. You guys destroyed the Giants. It's like it shows how much a division like rivalry changes the game.
And I'm happy for Tez Walker got his first catch and his first touchdown, which was the receiver they
I feel
drafted.
bad you traded for Deontay Johnson and he has he's just
He's
just sitting there.
Deontay Johnson just needs to leave. I don't like him. I can understand why
I love how
people.
we said 2 weeks ago this is such a great pick for them, and now he's just like, yeah, he's gotta go.
I
He's done.
completely
He's
understand. I completely understand why
Wow, you did what you did.
the
Yes.
Steelers didn't like him and the Panthers didn't like him. I get it now.
You get it now.
Yes.
You understand.
And I want him
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I want him gone, and I
He's
want
like
them to
lethal shooter. I understand it now.
Yeah.
I
I want
understand
them
it now.
get rid of him and get Odell Beckham back.
Odell back in the red, purple, and black would be kind of fire.
I want it. I want that so bad.
All right, talk about your commies.
We've had an amazing first half. We knew exactly everything was going well. We had a few drops, but nothing too we had to really worry about. I think it was kind of dumb that the Saints even played that guy to begin the game with.
Jake Hayner
Yeah,
instead of Rattler.
yeah. Why didn't they just start the game with him? He's a good quarterback.
Didn't
I
he?
thought
Didn't he go in
second half?
second?
I thought
So first half was Hayner.
Spencer started the game.
Second
did not
half
start the
was.
game?
Nope. It was
No, Jake started the game.
So
Jake
second
started the
half
game.
was Rattler.
Second half was Rattler. And
I didn't watch that game that much.
No, I didn't expect you.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Because
about
at
this game?
14-0, I'm like, oh, they're gonna blow him out.
I know Cedric Wilson only had one pass for a touchdown, but he had a better QPR than Spencer and Jake.
Wait, what?
He had a better Cedric Wilson who threw a touchdown in that game.
It was
He had a better QBR than Spencer Rattler and Jake Hayner.
Jake Hayner. Did you see that photo shoot he did?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it was kind of funny.
That was I don't even know.
It
what
was
that was.
weird.
But
But you stay in the hunt. You're still the 7th seed.
We won.
They're still the 7th seed.
But not only that, the guy we picked up, Marshawn Lattimore,
Yes.
Finally
not
played.
Not a single target, and basically just locked his guy down the whole game, which makes.
So
me
you
feel-
would say that trade is working out handsomely for the
Yes.
defense at least.
what we gave up for that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I
totally.
can't complain. And another thing is, our win eliminated the Bears, which also makes me
That
happy.
makes him very happy.
Yes.
I mean,
They have not won a game since that Hail Mary.
would have liked. You would have liked Lattimore to play earlier, but
Yes.
now that he's back,
If we
It'll help.
it's all
help
good
their
now.
defense
this
moving
weekend
forward.
against the Eagles.
You
that's
would
huge.
you need Lattimore
Two
against
things
them.
that I'm excited about for the season. We're getting Allen back for the
True.
playoffs, which is gonna be huge.
Yeah, Jonathan Allen.
And then we're also having him as that and a rookie. It's been amazing. He had a pick in
Oh
the
yeah,
game. He's-
Sanders Drill.
Yeah, he's
He-
been really good.
if-
He had a pick and then he he stopped the 2-point conversion, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He was the one covering.
Yeah, he's like.
He's good. I didn't think he was gonna play this much, to be honest.
Yeah.
When they drafted, I didn't think he was gonna start.
I knew he was because I knew how bad our corners were to begin with. To be fair, and us dropping Emmanuel Forbes. Like,
I thought before like the season when they drafted him, I thought that Forbes would start. But I thought there was a possibility that he would go in.
I was scared for Forbes because he's too skinny.
He's so skinny, dude.
Yeah.
I saw him in the Rams when he first got there in practice. I'm like, I never knew this guy was this skinny.
We've
his
seen
weight,
a lot of.
I looked up his weight. I think he only
He's like
weighs
160.
10 pounds. He only weighs like 10 pounds more than me.
He's only like 160, right?
It's like 150.
That gives you hope. That gives you hope
160.
for people, the skinny people. You know who's another?
Yeah.
He can suck
You
a
know who's
corner.
another skinny NFL player? Devonta Smith. Segueing to my game.
Yeah,
That was
Devontae.
smooth. That was
Segue.
smooth, wasn't that? That was kind of smooth. Come on
that
now.
was pretty-
touchdowns
Come
did
on
he
now.
have?
That was pretty
pretty
good.
How
That was
many
pretty good.
touchdowns did he have against the Steelers?
One.
He only had one. Okay.
Him and AJ.
But he had
both
11.
one.
He had more receptions than AJ. He had 11 for 109. AJ had 8 for 110.
Talk about it evenly.
I
Spread
think.
it out.
I think. Let me talk about the Eagles really first before I go to my Steelers because I have a lot
I'm,
of
let,
stuff.
I'm letting
I
you
have a lot
cook.
of
I'm not
gripe.
talking.
It's not much.
I'm letting you.
The Eagles' biggest issue going into the Steelers game was their passing game because they really have been using Saquon Barkley a lot. Which
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
he's the MVP, so it makes sense. He's
He's
doing
top
really
3.
good this year. So he's gonna run the ball.
MVP.
Exactly, he's gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
And so AJ had some problem with that. And in the media, they were like, "Oh, does AJ and Jalen Hurts have a problem? Are they not are they not in
That was
sync?"
so stupid, though.
This game proved they are still in sync. I mean, like I said, 8 receptions, 110 yards, and a touchdown tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
That they are in sync. And Jalen Hurts, 25 for 32, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Literally hurt him in the post game not post game, but when he went back to do the press interview, he was like, "Y'all got a complaint now? Anyone got complaints now about the passing?"
How's AJ Brown looking? I heard stuff that there's speculations that he might be hurt.
He did hurt his ankle.
Yeah, he hurt his ankle, but he said he'd be fine.
Okay.
There's no concern.
I think he'll play.
Same with Barkley. Barkley did leave a little
He came back,
that
though.
first half, but he came back, so it wasn't that
He
big
didn't.
of a deal.
Yeah, he had a stretch where he didn't.
Which I
play.
think one of the biggest, and I think this is where we're getting into the issue with when you get to the playoffs. Barkley's a really good running back, and you would love to have him for the playoffs. With that being said, he's not at the 2,100 mark, which is what we all as fans want him to be at. To beat that record would be amazing. But at the same time,
What's more important?
what's more important? Do you want to have that 2,100, or do you want to have your star running back
Say if you
fresh,
rested-
ready for
say
the
if you
playoffs?
rested him for a few
There's
weeks.
two different things. If they already clinched the berth,
They're in the playoffs
Yeah,
right
but
now.
they're
won.
already in the playoffs regardless.
But they want the
don't,
1 seed.
And I agree. So with that being said, would you as an Eagles organization be like, do we take away his numbers a little bit and just let him sit, or do we just be like, we're gonna keep playing him, and then once we get to that last game of the season, then we back up and be like,
Are you saying
let's give him a break.
You know
Are
what's
you-
kind of funny about that though? This is so weird psychologically for the Commanders right now. Because if you guys keep winning, if you guys win this weekend and you guys get the first seed, we get to play the injured Lions right now.
And they wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind playing the Lions right now
No.
without.
He wouldn't mind that.
It's just.
That's
He'd
more-
rather play the Lions
Sonic-
than the Eagles right now, fully healthy.
Actually, I was talking to Jake about the other day. Statistically, I would rather play the Eagles.
There we go.
The chances of them beating
My
us
bad.
3
I thought it
times
was
in
different.
a season
Yeah.
are
That's true.
really hard.
That's true.
You can, beating someone 3
But I think
times in a row,
yeah, I agree. I think that's just where I am. I think
I mean, either way.
if you're Nick Sirianni, you want to keep playing Barkley because he's the reason you guys are winning. But at the same time,
Are you
you do what?
Are you saying if it's week 18, and
I'm not saying
would you rather have?
Who do they play
Would
week
you
18?
rather rest him? I think the Giants.
I think it's the Giants.
Oh, that's gonna be hard for
Would
them
you
to
rather-
rest against
I
the-
know, that's
Would
so
you
true.
rather rest him and have him fresh and just the record is whatever?
It is what it is. Or do you want
Or
him to go
play him so you can going after
I
the
think
1
it depends
seed.
on how he does against the Commanders and how he does against the Cowboys.
But would you want the 1 seed or just to let him rest?
I mean,
Because if they get the 1
here's the thing:
seed,
the Eagles being underdogs,
he's gonna
it
have
hasn't been a
rest.
surprise. It doesn't the Eagles being underdogs doesn't surprise them because they've been in that situation before back in 2017, and especially this year. I would say they are the top dogs in the NFC, but also you have the Lions to worry about as well. and you also have the Vikings, you also have the Packers. Like they're really good teams in the NFC
Yeah.
that you do not want them to be like, oh, like they, and also like the Eagles play better when they're underdogs.
I don't
They
think
are.
they're
They
gonna
do play better when they're underdogs.
I mean,
looking at the
a
Lions.
lot of
in
most
the playoffs
players,
they play better when they're underdogs because
I'm
people
looking at
don't
the
expect
schedule,
them to do
for
well.
The Lions, I don't think they're gonna be able to pass them because they're also playing some bad teams.
That's true. Don't they play the Bears
They play the Bears and then.
well, if they end up with the same
and
record,
the Vikings? Don't they play the Vikings?
The Vikings, like it could
That-
go
that
way,
could
but,
go
like,
either
the
way,
other two,
yeah.
I feel like they're.
Yeah.
but like I mean,
I'm just
the
saying.
the Eagles'
I'm just saying,
record
if you're
schedule is easier.
The Eagles would have to lose out, and the Lions would have to lose out.
I think
No,
because
they're tied. They would have to
Aren't
the
they 12-2?
12-2, and the Eagles are 12-2.
Oh, never mind, I thought they had
I
one
say
game.
this.
Never
I
mind.
say this.
So
saying,
one of them would have to lose 2.
yeah,
Which is hard for both of them. since
it's
they're
hard for both of them
playing
because they're
bad
both playing
teams.
really bad teams.
But if the Eagles just win out, and let's say the Vikings beat the Lions,
But like
No,
I
that's-
said,
that's what
but
comes
like
out
I
to
said,
the-
Yeah.
and this is
weekend
why,
team.
and this is why I'm saying, even without Barkley being in the game, the passing game looked well, and Kenneth Gainwell also had some production. So it's not like if Barkley doesn't play Week 18, they can't win a game. Especially
No.
if it's against the Giants, they can win that game without Barkley. You would want to have Barkley in that game for sure, but at the end of the day, if you already made the playoffs, you want to have all your starters healthy.
yeah, but
I'm
I'd
just
rather
saying.
I'd rather have the
I
one
think,
seed.
I think it's just something to be looking into as we get through the next 2 games, because it gets like if you start Saquon Barkley and God forbid he gets injured,
No,
that's my biggest gripe. It's like if we push him too far and then he gets injured again,
yeah.
like is that a concern for the Eagles? That's my biggest gripe for their side.
No, I get what you're saying, but if he has the chance to get the record,
Yeah,
Against the
that's what I'm saying.
Giants?
As an NFL fan, you would love for that. You would
How many more
love
yards does
that.
he need?
he's at 1674,
Let me look right now.
All right,
Right now he's at 1,688.
88.
What's
So
the record?
2105.
2105.
So he needs.
so let's see. So what is it? It's
Let's do some quick- Sorry, yeah, we're
2105,
doing some quick math real quick.
1688.
He needs 442.
1688,
Mm.
417.
That was close. And that's doable. In,
In
3
3
games,
games.
that's
Quick
doable.
math.
So
That's doable. But he would have to have like one breakout game.
he needs to average 139 yards a game.
Which the game this weekend did not help.
Nope.
No,
Which
that's
is
the problem.
Good switch up because I'm about to talk about Steelers. See, he gets organic.
All right,
Okay,
go.
now Steelers side of the ball. Horrible loss, in some regards, because our secondary looked absolutely
Gassed.
abysmal. I will say abysmal just to say that because it's a good word. Joey Porter Jr. got cooked up by A.J. Brown. Dante Jackson looked.
I mean, he cooks up a lot of people, so I wouldn't feel too bad.
I know, but JPJ's our number one. We want him to look better than what he was.
And
on
Dante
Sunday.
Jackson got hurt.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. But with that being said, our secondary did not look well. Our front, I will say, one of the brightest spots was our front 7 because our front 7 kept Saquon Barkley at 65, which he hasn't been under that, I think, since a couple weeks in the beginning of the year. So
Been a
I was
while.
very happy that the front 7 was able to stop that rushing game because that was really important of that part. We just didn't stop them in the passing game, which was the biggest problem for us that game. And also, without George Pickens, our offense is cooked.
It's not the same.
Without George Pickens, our offense sucks.
Rumored to come back. I think he's
Is
coming
he
back. this
playing Saturday?
week.
They're confident. They're not confident. They're optimistic, but they don't know
He's
yet
practiced.
because he was a full participant today.
It
so,
all depends on like
hopefully.
the whole practice week.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, him in Washington.
Yeah. So hopefully we have him because having him against the Ravens,
Ravens.
and the Chiefs would be huge.
Christmas Day.
To have that back, yeah, Christmas Day. I can't wait to watch that. And also with that being
Ravens and
said, I
Texans.
think the biggest thing if you're a Steelers fan, I think
It's not as good.
you want to win the division, but and this is like something I've been thinking about. It's just like we're already in the playoffs. Would it really be that bad if we just went in as a 6th seed and just had to go to a game?
Dude, you
Well, yeah, because then you would have
Because I know
you'd
because
have a home
because,
playoff
Because
game.
here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. Because like I said, it's the Ravens and the Chiefs. 2 really good teams. 2 really good
Yeah.
offenses. And if
I mean, Chiefs isn't
You're going back
great,
to Buffalo.
It's the Chiefs.
Eh.
It's the Chiefs.
Jesse.
I know. I go back to Buffalo. Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
you don't wanna do
I
that.
know. I saw what happened last
No,
year.
I'm not talking about like history.
I saw what happened
I'm
last
talking
year.
about weather-wise.
Yeah, that's true. But it's cold in Pittsburgh too, so like it's.
But it depends. If
depends.
there's snow though.
If the snow is a different story, but I'm saying like
Saw with
it
Cleveland.
gets cold in Pittsburgh too.
Yeah.
It does get it gets cold in Pittsburgh. I know he
But
doesn't.
he doesn't like the snow.
I know he doesn't like it, but anyway. With that being said, I'm not worried. I am just trying to, because like I said, I am very critical. I am not going to be a person out here who is going to be like a deer in headlights, being, oh yeah, the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl all the way. I believe it. This I do believe they can be there.
So you're not a
But
Cowboys fan?
Huh?
So you're not a Cowboys fan?
No, I'm not. But with that being said, like I'm critical because there are parts of our game that if we don't get that cleaned up, we will be screwed if we play a better team.
Like what?
Our passing, our secondary is one of them, and also our pass catchers need to get better at being able to just get receptions, catch the ball, and move the ball forward down the field. Our
Like
offenses need to
separation?
keep the ball forward. Yeah, that as well.
Is that what you're talking? Like separation?
basically
Like getting separation.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's the biggest concern for me. And also our run game, like, yes, Najee has been great this year, but he only had 6 carries for 14 yards.
Yeah, your rush game.
14 yards?
Because if you,
I could get 14 yards. I could at least get 4. Not against an NFL team. Chill out.
I mean,
I'm
I
saying
thought
at
that's
least
what you
14.
meant. I'm
At
like,
least-
that's
like
crazy.
if we were playing flag football, I could get at least 14 yards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like,
NFL, I'm like, you're lucky
no,
to get
NFL
one.
cooked. NFL cooked. But with that being said,
Just get back to the line of scrimmage.
chill out, dog. Okay, you don't need to come
No,
at me
I
like
would
that.
be the same way. I'd be like,
I know.
Dude,
I'm just lucky to get back to
We have
it.
another Tua situation.
We're talking way
if
too
this
much
guy
about my
got on
game.
the line.
In general, I wanted us to win this game so bad because, like I said, Ravens Chiefs game is not going to be an easy game to win because
It would just help your.
it would just help us to make a smoother
Yeah.
path to the
You
playoffs.
got
It
the
would
1
just,
seed.
Huh?
You got the 1 seed if you do that.
if we
Well,
could-
division.
division.
Yeah,
division.
my bad.
We're not it's the Chiefs
That would
and-
help
It's
them.
the Chiefs
Yeah, they
and
would have
Bills
locked
at
it
this
up.
point for the 1 seed. I don't think we're touching the 1 seed. I'd be very surprised.
Because if
we
you
were.
guys won that
Well, you have to
game,
beat the
we
Chiefs.
would.
Yeah, if we beat the Chiefs, then we definitely have a clear.
Because if you lost, if you won that game, the Ravens would have had to win out, and you would have to lose out to
Yeah.
tie.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like now that we were talking about our next game is going to be critically important. The Chiefs game is important, and also the Bengals game is also important. So these next
Every
three
game is
every
important
game
that's
now is
left.
important for us at this point because like if we lose 2 of those games and we only win 1, like we most likely will be especially if the Ravens game. If we lose to the Ravens, we lose to the Chiefs, and we beat the Bengals. We'll still be in the playoffs. It'd be like 5th, 6th, or 7th seed, somewhere around there. I don't know what it would be, but it'd be
You'd probably be the fifth
around in
seed.
that range. And so we have to go to Houston to play the Texans, which we could win.
I'd take it.
We could win that game. But we would love to host a game. So with that being said, I'll
So you basically
I'll finish that at that. 'Cause
you
we talked
basically
way too
just
much about
want
my
them to
Steelers.
have a show some heavenly performances.
I just
the rest of the year.
That's
And speaking of
that
heavenly
was so
performances,
good.
let's
That-
just-
that was really good. Good job.
Heck yeah!
Good job.
Good piece,
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
All right,
All right. Let's get into it. Who wants to go first?
I'll go
Well, I gotta
first.
do
Oh,
it.
sorry. You got to cue it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Cue it.
now we're gonna get into our heavenly performances of the week, where we pick a standout performance and give them
Their flowers.
their flowers.
Oh, we think it's
Who's
we think
going
we're locked
first?
in.
I'll go first.
I never get to go first.
All right, Jesse's
too bad, I
first.
go-
I go first. I want to go first. this
Jesse's
time. You
first.
Get to go
You're in the
last. So what? Womp womp.
We normally go that
All
way.
right, I know. But I am going to give my heavenly performance of the week to AJ Brown. Yes, he went against my team, but he really did. After last week's performance that he had, he went out and had a stellar game. 8 receptions, 110 yards, and a touchdown. Really just proves how good he's. When he plays at his best, he's a top 5 wide receiver in the league. And he really did prove it on Sunday. So I'm going to give it to him.
He basically just said, "This is exactly what happened the last time I said this, and we played the Steelers." And he said, "This is exactly what happens when you just throw me the football. Just
Yeah.
throw it in my area, and I will go get it."
Literally. All right. You want to go next?
All right, my heavenly performance goes to Jared Goff.
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 We didn't even talk about that game.
Goff.
Darn it.
Well, we can.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He was 38 for 59, 494, and 5 touchdowns. He also had 13 rushing yards, so a total of
unfortunately lost.
over 500 yards total. But in a loss, but like their defense, is so like there's so many people that are on.
I just looked at the receiving stats, and Amon-Ra St. Brown's numbers are actually.
Yeah, he almost had 200 yards.
We didn't pick.
But
him.
like, the Lions are so hurt that like they have to just
Defensively.
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 They just have
But
to
also they did lose David
outscore.
Montgomery, which is
They just have to outscore everybody. But even though that's the case, I'm still giving Jared Goff his flowers because this man put up over 500 yards of offense in a
I'm
game.
just very mad that I lost David Montgomery, and he was like my top guy in fantasy.
Same,
I'm
man.
cooked.
I'm
so cooked.
No, I'm in the championship.
Why did it have to be
and I
his
lo- and I lost
knee?
it.
Why couldn't it have just been a high ankle sprain?
I had him. I have him too.
So
In one
For the
league.
Lions, it's not a big issue because they have Jimmy Gibbs, so it's fine. But like, you want both.
Did you see the post he
No, I
that
didn't.
the Knuckles and Sonic? Yeah, that was.
it was so
that
it was kind of
in the
sad.
wheelchair.
I think
No,
Sonic
it was
Sonic
like,
was holding
yeah,
Knuckles.
Because
Oh,
like
okay.
it was Gibbs that posted it, and he was saying like how he was out, and it was kind of like
Alright, you
it
give
was kind of
yours.
sad
Alright.
though.
I am now doing Devontae Adams. The man had a.
Oh, he
amazing,
switched up.
I did.
Wow.
I
Okay.
thought about it
okay.
for a second.
Okay.
He almost had 200 yards in the second half.
Yeah,
That is kind of wild.
he had nothing. Absolutely,
Amazing in the
nothing.
first half, and then he
And
had
only
202
9
touchdowns.
receptions, mind you.
Yeah, he had his longest. He also had his longest touchdown of his career, which was his 100th.
That's insane.
It was the longest of his career and the 100th of his career.
Yeah.
Which is
looks
pretty
bright.
crazy.
Future looks bright with the Jets if they leave Aaron Rodgers in the dust.
I was talking about. my
Yeah, no,
idea
get rid
is,
of Aaron still,
Go after Justin Fields if he's available,
or draft somebody,
Justin Fields wouldn't be bad though for that team,
or draft somebody.
or both.
or both.
Honestly, I would draft somebody.
You start Justin
Personally,
Fields,
I
start
would
Justin
draft
Fields,
You can do both.
get Cam Ward, make him a backup.
I don't think they're gonna get Cam Ward.
I think
I'm
the
just saying
Giants.
if they would.
I think he's gonna be higher up.
I know, but I'm saying if they would.
Dylan Gabriel will probably be better.
If they had the
just saying if they
option, if they had the option, they'd probably go after Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, yes. But
What have you got against Justin Fields?
I just don't think he's a great quarterback. And like the Jets want somebody that like they can either develop
But
or
those
is a
but those
proven
first but
good
those first 6
quarterback.
games didn't prove nothing to you.
Not really. As a passer, no.
Okay.
fair enough.
Like he's just a game manager. They don't want a game manager.
That's fair. Hey,
We've had a lot of game managers
But he's
in
not,
this league
he's
that
not
have
a,
been doing well.
but he's not a good
So what are we
passer.
talking about?
He's not a good passer.
He went 6-2,
He's not a good 4-2.
4-2. Sorry,
But he's not
4-2.
ladies, can we
over
just calm
his
down a little bit
4
and just like
No, I'm just saying over his
Ladies
4
as well.
years, over the 4 years of his career, he hasn't
going
proved
off on
he's
how
a good
Justin
passer.
Fields is wild right now. It's not the main point.
I'm just
It's
saying.
a side piece, not the main.
Sorry, yes, Devontae Adams. Go ahead, talk about
That's
it.
all. That's all I had to say about it. I was gonna say.
I'm
move
just
on
saying
to-
he's not a good passer, and they don't want to go through something like that again. They already went through Zach Wilson
Are we really gonna compare Zach Wilson
Listen to
and
Justin Fields.
as a passer. Yes. Runner, no, that's completely different
Overall
story.
Quarterback? No.
As a runner,
That's
it's
that.
different.
No, that got me tight.
Is that
I'm
a
not
fu-
gonna-
is
I'm
that
not
a
gonna-
hot
I'm not
take?
gonna lie to you. That got me
Yes.
tight. That got me tight a little.
that a
bit.
hot
That got me
take?
tight a little bit.
That
got
they're
me tight.
very similar.
That got me tight. That got me tight.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. That's your opinion, and I thank you for your opinion.
Justin
I respect
Fields
it.
is 14 and
I respect it.
30 in his career as a starter,
On the Bears.
and the Steelers.
Or that's
He was 10 and
He's only lost
28.
4 games on-
He was 10 and 28 on the
on the
Bears.
Steelers.
Yeah, so his career record is 14 and 30, which is
The
not good.
Bears. Mm-mm.
Which is not good. Just saying. You look at his career as a
You
whole,
see-
he's
you
not a
see,
good passer.
When you have 3 years of a quarterback who just does wonders for you, and then I just get a player who goes 4-2 for me, and it's just a bad look on him as a quarterback.
No,
Okay,
listen.
it's cool.
Just
it's
listen.
Cool. No, it's cool.
No.
You already got me tight with the Zach Wilson mess, so you can keep that to yourself.
No.
You
Just
can
compare-
keep that
just
joint
compare
to
him to
yourself.
Zach
Just
Wilson.
keep that
That's
to yourself.
As a
that was kinda
passer,
crazy. That was
If you
kinda
ask
crazy.
anybody, he's not a good
Where is
passer.
Zach Wilson right now? He's in.
He's
in
in
Denver.
Denver.
I forgot.
He's going to the playoffs with
Bro.
the Broncos.
Bro, just answer this question.
We believe.
Just answer this question, okay?
No.
Is Justin Fields a good passer?
He's a good
He's
one. not a
average.
Great one.
He's average.
He's average.
He's average.
I think he's slightly below average.
To be fair, we haven't seen him pass in a long time because the only thing they ever put him in for anymore is a run
Running
play.
play.
But if you look at this year, he wasn't like my point is like this. The Jets want someone that is not a game manager, and
They
can.
thought they got that in Aaron Rodgers, and look how that turned out.
I'm just saying they don't like. Why go after Justin Fields? Like,
He's not a bad option.
A competent quarterback
But
to
he-
be the starter until your backup, who you're going to pick up in the draft, is going to get better.
I'm just
How's that a
saying
big deal?
why like.
Smarter than
I don't
It's
know.
literally what the Vikings did. They got Sam Darnold as a backup, which would be like, okay, J.J. McCarthy is probably going to start, and if Sam Darnold has to go in, we're fine. And then J.J. McCarthy got injured. God forbid, hopefully he comes back. Sam Darnold goes in. He's 12-2 with the Vikings. Who would have thought he'd be 12-2
Bro, I'm
with
just
the
saying.
Vikings?
I'm personally. It's just.
talking about this. We could have moved on from it like 10 minutes ago.
I'm
Because
just.
he made me mad with the Zach Wilson and Justin Fields comparison. That's where you started with this.
Honestly, I don't.
That pissed me off.
Can I rein you guys in? And
Please.
Like,
I'm done.
Please.
Hey, that's cool.
I'm
just
done. I'm done.
I just don't think that's that far off. If you ask people,
You can think that. That's cool.
that's yeah. I'm saying
Here,
personally,
here's what
I
you're
don't
gonna
like
do.
Justin
Here's what you're gonna
Fields.
do. Here's what you're gonna do.
He's a great
You
athlete.
go on your personal Instagram. You're gonna put out a poll saying who's better, Justin Fields or Zach Wilson.
As a passer.
In general,
No,
don't
as a
put
passer. That's
Do
what I
not
said.
Put passer into this. Do
Bro,
not put passer
okay.
into this.
That's literally what I
Quarterback-
said.
Quarterback to quarterback. Justin
Michael,
Fields
did I
or
not
Zach
say
Wilson.
passer?
Well, we were talking about in general, and then you just kept on wanting to bring out passing. So that's
Because
why we're saying he's
because Justin Fields, Zach Wilson isn't a runner. Like they're completely different when it comes to running the football. Justin Fields is an excellent runner.
better. So if we want to pick like,
So
pick
you
some
have to do
stats
both
out
because
there-
You're a
if Justin
quarterback.
Fields, if
Wait,
Justin
wait,
Fields
wait.
is a better runner than Zach Wilson,
You're a quarterback.
and you're saying Zach Wilson is a better passer than Justin Fields, then just do both. Just make it general quarterback to quarterback. Count in rushing and passing. Do both.
Why?
Don't just
Zach
count just
Wilson isn't a freaking runner. I can't compare
passing.
them
Because then
like
that
that.
would be unfair to Justin Fields.
He's a quarterback.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna talk anymore about this. We're done. We're
So
done.
Joe Burrow
We move
has
on.
better passing yards than Josh Allen. Does that make Josh Allen worse than Joe Burrow?
I'm not comparing them. Okay, bro.
Oh, this is
all I
funny.
was saying
This is
was
just a funny
that
conversation. This
Justin
is
Fields
very
is not a good passer, and personally, I'm not a fan of Justin Fields as a quarterback. I don't think he's good.
Cool. Next story.
That's all I was saying.
His hatred is worse than your Caleb Williams take.
How? No, it's not.
You've never been high on Justin Fields. We'll move on.
Yes.
Move on. What are we?
Neither
on?
is he
Perfect?
on Caleb.
I never said.
We've known this.
And you've known that I don't like Justin Fields
That's kind of crazy. Just comparing him to Zach Wilson's wild.
as a passer.
Compared to Caleb Williams,
All right.
Anyway. Is
Anyway,
it prayer picks?
we're gonna just like Justin Fields is praying to be a better passer. We're gonna get into prayer picks.
I'm gonna pray that your picks are good, or else you're cooked. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was trying to do a good transition. It was funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray that your picks are good, or else you're gonna get smacked in the
I
back of
think
the
this is
head.
a little sacrilegious, but okay.
Why?
Sorry, God.
We're using like prayer as a joke.
That's so true. I apologize to our
Goodness
fans.
gracious.
But that's is the name of this. We're trying to like do a transition. But
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
try not to be so
I'm not-
bad.
now we're
Bad,
gonna get into
bad
prayer
history.
picks of the week for week 16 of the NFL season, where we go through every game
Wait,
of the
I
NFL
need
slate
a
and
minute.
pick our winners.
Got a minute. It's been
Jesse's mad at me
I
still,
am-
but
I am-
anyway,
I am beyond. I am beyond pissed.
we're moving
but
on.
it's okay.
Don't be mad. We're done with it. It's in the past. Okay? All right.
Yeah, I still love you. We're good.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
I'm not trying to make you mad.
It's fine.
It was
It's fine.
just okay,
No,
that might
no,
have been
move
extreme.
On, move on.
Move
We're
on.
done. We're done.
Okay,
we're done.
okay,
We're done.
okay.
Don't say anything else about
Make
it.
up off camera. Goodness.
Off camera stuff. We can
Yeah.
talk about it.
I was going to say that might have been
off
a little
mic.
extreme, but it was just the first thing that came to my head.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Michael, you ready?
Yes.
First game up, we have Thursday Night Football. Broncos heading to LA to take on the Chargers. Chargers are 3-point favorites.
Really, the Chargers are favorite?
Chargers are favorited. Don't matter to me. I'm picking the upset. Go Coats!
I
Go
believe.
Coats!
I don't know what that was, but
Come on.
I don't know.
This is not college football.
I'm sorry. Horns
Whoever
down.
whoever
please.
wins this basically gets the 7th seed or the 6th seed.
No, the Chargers are 6. Well,
So
yeah,
whoever
yeah,
wins
yeah.
this gets the 6th seed. So Broncos want to win this game to get the 6th seed.
Wait,
No,
Or
the
no.
Broncos are already the 6 seed. The Chargers
So
are
someone-
8.
so
Chargers are 8 and 6.
Are they gonna be some? I know someone said this was playoff implications are going to be so
It was.
important to this.
It's like 6 or 7.
Someone's going to get kicked out or someone's going to be moved up. It's one of those things. I don't know which.
No,
it is.
well, they're both in.
And also
This is
with,
updated.
and also with Justin Herbert being questionable right now, that's not a good look. It's not.
I know. I had to pick up.
It's
the
not.
quarterback.
He
It's not.
also did not look good last week.
No, I'm ticked off. I lost last week because I didn't play Goff over him. I played him over Goff.
Yeah,
That was stupid.
You messed up.
It's okay.
It was recommended by.
You messed up, young buck.
Who'd you pick?
All right.
Did you pick?
He said
Yeah, I
Broncos.
picked
He said
Broncos.
Broncos.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. Next game up. We got 2 Saturday games this week. Yay! Let's go. Saturday.
It's holiday season.
We love
so
Saturday games.
Saturday games are coming.
We love
and
it.
Wednesday.
Exactly. So, our first game on Saturday at 1 o'clock, we got the Texans heading to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Chiefs are 3-point favorites.
Oh, they're favorites now?
Chiefs are 3-point
Is
favorites.
Mahomes playing? I heard it was Carson.
I think
Wentz.
he's probably going to play.
I am going to check.
Carson
As
Wentz
of right now, it doesn't have him on the injury list, so I think he's good.
He's probably going to play. Like, he's not going
I
to
think
miss.
they're saying he's good,
All right then.
Because he's
which
going
is
to get
unfortunate
treatment.
because I wanted
wanna
to see
see
Carson
Carson
Wentz. I
Wentz?
want to see Carson Wentz on the field again.
I kind of do, too.
I mean, Anthony
I like Wentz.
A. Reed. Why can I not say his name?
Andy.
Andy Reid. Golly, I don't know why I can get his name out.
A-Reed.
A. Reid. Andy Reid said he was confident in Carson Wentz starting if it need be.
I don't think he's bad.
So, I don't-
Like, he's probably the best backup in the league. Like,
I'm thinking.
who else is a better
I'm
backup?
thinking.
We have a good
Marcus
back- we have a
Mariota
really good
wasn't
backup.
bad. Marcus Mariota wasn't bad when he
Threw 4
played.
touchdowns.
Marcus Mariota
I'm just
wasn't
saying.
bad. He wasn't bad.
Okay, fine.
But with that
He's
being said-
he's the second best.
With that being said,
Technically,
the Texans are frauds. Give me the Chiefs. I can't pick against the Chiefs. They're 13-1.
look?
I'm not picking against the Chiefs. No, I don't look.
I picked the
Colts have a good
Texans.
backup quarterback.
Upset? Okay, I respect that.
Colts have a good backup quarterback.
Joe
Yeah.
Flacco.
Go ahead.
Oh, I love Joe.
Are you still stuck on?
All right, we're picking the game.
Okay. Pick the who's
I'm
winning.
with Chiefs.
Okay. Next game up.
I got the Texans. If you didn't hear me.
Yeah, I did.
He did.
Okay.
Next game up. Steelers are heading to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Baltimore's are 6-point favorites at 4:30 on.
Give me the
Fox.
Ravens.
Give me the Steelers.
Ravens.
Heck yeah.
I
Dang
root
it.
for you. Wait,
Yeah, you did last week. So I respect it.
But yeah, did you know that Lamar's only played the Steelers at home one time in his career?
he lost.
Yeah, I think he did lose.
Well, I know the fact that he's like,
Yeah.
he hasn't beaten the Steelers.
But it's crazy. Like he's
just-
only played him one time
TJ
at home
is-
with
I
fans.
still picked you. I still
It
picked you.
still says right now TJ, Dante Jackson, and George Pickens are questionable.
Well, yeah, but even if they're questionable, questionable.
That doesn't
Questionable
make me
doesn't
feel
mean
good.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me feel good. That doesn't make me feel good.
If
But
it
it's
was
okay.
doubtful,
It's okay.
then you should be worried.
Yeah, if it's doubtful, it should be worried. But
But questionable, go either way.
hopefully, if we have my team full strength, I feel so
Derek
much
Carr's
better against
questionable.
Sunday.
He broke his
But
legs.
even if we have everybody at full strength, that game's still going to be a tough game, so it doesn't really matter. But you know,
All right.
you know how it is.
Next game.
Here we go. Sunday games. First game on the 1 o'clock slate. We got the Rams heading to New York to take on the Jets. Rams are 3-point favorites. Give me the Rams. Rams are on a hot
Rams.
streak right now.
Rams.
Even though the Jets had a really good game, I don't think they're going to be
The Rams. They're still the Jets.
Yeah.
They won one game against who they just play? The
Niners.
Dolphins.
Niners.
No, they just played
Jets?
the Dolphins. Yeah.
No, the Jets just played somebody else.
Dolphins.
They played the Jags.
No, they played Dolphins. The
Jags
Jags
was
played the
last week.
Patriots.
No, they just played the Jags last week.
No, they didn't.
No, they played the Dolphins. Oh wait, no.
They played the Jags.
They played the
I'm
Patriots
literally
last week.
looking at it right now. They played the Jags last week. You're talking about another game.
I'm stupid.
you,
I was so confident.
you were very confident. They played the Dolphins week 14.
Just ignore what I said. Jesse's
Exactly.
right.
Why did I say the Patriots?
I was thinking of
right.
like the week
I
before.
was looking at it. I know I'm not wrong. Anyway, next game up, we have the Eagles heading to Washington to take on the Commies. Phillies are 3.5-point favorites.
Give me the Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I'm two in the Commanders.
Give me the Commies.
Commies.
Just kidding. That's not. That was
That's for
not
him.
my pick.
You gotta say
Oh,
it. You gotta say it. You gotta
That's
say
not-
it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Come on, you gotta
Give
say
me
it.
the Redskins.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Look at you. All
I
right.
like
next.
it.
By the way, we're editing it, so it sounds like you just picked the Commanders.
No, bro, you better
no,
not.
we're not. Next game up, we
I'm
have
gonna get
the-
in trouble.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get me in trouble?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because then you get to hang out with me more.
All right. Next game up, we have the Giants heading
Nice.
to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Falcons are 8-point favorites. Give me the Falcons. Giants just are not good.
Give me the
football team.
Falcons
Falcons.
because Michael Penix is gonna light them up. Like the 4th
with
of
Penix being
July.
the starter, I would feel if you start Donald Mooney, if you start
Drake London,
golly,
Kyle
if you start Kyle Pitts,
I might start him now.
you might have to put that brother in your starting lineup because he might cook. But
I'm ready to get hurt again.
ain't that the truth?
Trust me, I went through a whole season of Pitts
Yeah, you
when he was a rookie because everyone was like, "Oh, he's so good! Like he's 6'8" tight end. Like
can run. He's
like a wide receiver.
Tight end, and then he
I
just
draft
can't-
him and he
but
does
he can't catch a
nothing.
ball. Anyway,
because of
next-
Arthur Smith."
Yeah, literally. Can't say nothing on my team. Next game up, we got the Cardinals heading to Carolina to take on the Panthers. Arizona are 4.5-point favorites.
Give me the Cards.
Give me the Cards.
Yeah, same Cardinals.
All right, enough said. Next game, we got the Browns heading to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Bengals are 7.5-point favorites. I
They
think
got rid of Winston. I don't want to say a thing about the Browns again.
Yes.
Yeah,
They already announced that they're starting Winston Jameis Winston next year. Not
Yeah.
Jameis Winston,
Oh,
Deshaun
No,
Deshaun
they said
Watson.
Deshaun Watson and Stefanski are all going to be back in 2025.
Yeah,
Which
so
Bro,
frick y'all.
why?
You're all done.
why?
Ugh.
Screwed.
I was gonna pick the Browns if Jameis was starting, but since he's
Bengals.
not, I'm picking the Bengals.
I was picking the Bengals regardless. They have a better team than the Browns.
It was a shot.
It was a shot.
They're like complete opposites, kind of. Because like the Browns
great
offense,
offenses, bad defense.
no, like their Browns offense is not that good. The Bengals offense is great. The Bengals
defense
sucks,
Wait, they
and the
both-
Browns
don't they
defense is
both
pretty
play- They're
good.
both in Ohio.
Yeah, it's the
Why-
Battle of
why don't we
Ohio.
just- why don't we just
It
get
is
rid
the
of
Battle
why
of
don't we just
Ohio.
decide, let's get rid of one of the teams.
They probably
Browns
get rid
already
of
went
the
through
Browns.
that.
They are.
Combine
They're
them.
probably gonna get rid of the Browns.
No, combine them.
Yeah, they're probably gonna make the Browns the Bengals.
Which
The
team has
Browns
more
just
history?
wouldn't exist because the Browns suck. What?
It would just come down to which team has more history.
Yeah,
You know
the
the
Browns have a
Ravens-
history of sucking. At least the Bengals made it to a Super Bowl.
You know the Ravens were the Browns.
Yeah. They were, yeah.
That was a fun fact.
Yeah,
Didn't need to
went
know,
from
but it was a
Cleveland to
fun fact.
Baltimore.
Did you
All
know
right,
that the
next game up.
Colts were also in Baltimore.
I know, ain't that crazy? Anyway, next game up, we have the Titans
I
heading to
wasn't
Indy to
listening
take
what
on
you
the
just
Colts.
said.
Colts are 3.5-point favorites.
I was segmenting into the next team.
He
I
was.
just
That
thought
was
it
good. That
Oh,
was smooth.
yeah.
That was smooth.
That's
that was
true.
Smooth. Give me the Colts.
True.
Give me Colts.
John Unitas.
It's a comeback game. This is a comeback game. Give me the Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Yeah, I chose the Titans.
You did?
Yeah.
Upset. Let's go.
Mason
I
Rudolph.
respect that.
Their
I respect
their
that
defense
heavy.
has been doing well. And
I respect that heavy.
He
All right.
believes in Rudolph.
He does believe in Rudolph.
It's
Next game
Christmas
up,
season.
we got the Lions heading to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Bears. Lions are 6.5-point favorites.
The
Give me
bums.
the Lions.
Give me the Lions by 20.
Yeah.
At
This
least.
was almost my lock of the
I had
week.
the Lions by 10.
This
since
is
they
almost
lost in
my lock of the
November.
week, but I have another game that's lock of the week.
All right, we all
Okay.
picked the Lions.
All
Lions.
right, Lions. Next game up, Vikings head to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Vikings are 3-point favorites. Give me
Give
the Vikings.
me the
Vikings are on a hot
Vikings.
streak.
Well,
Vikings.
Well, Gino's not playing.
And Gino's not playing. He's
Oh,
good.
Sam Howell. Bro.
It's Sam Howell. We trust, baby. He
Sam
knows.
Howell, like-
If anybody here knows so much about Sam Howell, is this guy.
Sam
I
Howell.
had so much PTSD while watching that game. I
Ah.
was like, oh, not again. He already threw a
No,
pick
no,
again.
no.
He's already
So
thrown a pick.
Sam Howell against the Vikings defense, he's gonna throw at least 2 interceptions.
Maybe 1 touchdown. He needs to
Hey.
throw, that means he needs to throw
At
3
least.
touchdowns to complete his average.
Oh, yeah. You know how he is with the average.
So he's like 1 to 2.
He's 1 to 1.
1 to 1.
Yeah, he threw 21 touchdowns and 21 interceptions last year.
All right. Next
True.
game up, we have the Patriots heading to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Bills are 14-point favorites.
Jeez.
Sheesh. This is my lock of the week. Give me the Bills.
The Bills are.
If the Patriots keep this game close, I will be surprised.
Give me the Bills, but I hope the Patriots win.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Just for the MVP.
Did you say Bills too?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
Bills.
Cool.
Just for the MVP thing.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
It's just,
Of course. Of
Then
course.
I'll go with Saquon.
it's okay.
It'll go to Saquon anyway, so you both will get screwed. Anyway,
No.
next game up, we have the Jags.
Not if he
heading-
doesn't break the record.
Oh my God! Can I say my game?
I was just trying to get that in.
Of course
Sorry.
you were. Next,
Of course.
next game, the Jags heading on to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Spread says it's even. They
Yeah,
don't
'cause
know
they
who's
both
gonna
suck.
win.
I
They
took
don't know
Jacksonville.
who's gonna win.
It's just Jacksonville.
I
I
also
picked
took
Jags.
Jacksonville.
They at least look like they have some competence, and at least I like Mac Jones better than
Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was painful to watch him play.
Bro, he's so bad. The last drive
I
was
think-
pretty good,
and also,
but like
I'm
he
saying,
sucks.
I'm not saying this because I think the Jags
If
gonna
you
win.
have
I'm
one
saying
drive
this.
in a whole game.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
but,
saying the
like,
Raiders are gonna lose because they're just trying to tank to get Shador at this point.
Bro,
At this-
I
at
would
this
want to do
point,
that.
at this point,
The
yeah.
there was a fan
if
at
I
the
was the
game
quarter- if I was the
on
quarterback
Monday
for the
that
team-
said tank for Shador.
Literally. Next game up, we have the 49ers heading to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Miami are 1.5-point favorites.
I
I
got the.
took the upset on this one. Give me the Niners.
Give me the Fins.
I'll pick the Dolphins.
Ah.
To be fair, when I'm looking
okay.
at this, I have no idea who the favorites are. So I'm just going
Yeah,
with
you're
what I
just
got.
going with gut. Yeah, I get it.
I picked.
I think when it comes down to it, I think Brock Purdy's gonna have a better game. I think George Kittle, they're still good together, so I think that'll just plan itself out. And I just hope the defense can do well against the Dolphins offense, because the Dolphins offense has sputtered the past couple weeks after cooking.
They have, but my reason for picking the Dolphins was I don't know how healthy Dre Greenlaw is.
True.
They don't have Campbell anymore because
No,
he
they
quit
don't.
on them.
Because he quit.
Their defense has not been that good this year,
Bosa's
and-
not playing. I don't believe.
and the Dolphins' defense
Is he?
is pretty good.
He hasn't played in like a week or so.
And
A few weeks.
my brother-in-law is a Dolphins fan, so I'm riding with him in this game.
I respect that.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Sunday Night Football. We got the Buccaneers heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Tampa Bay are 4-point favorites.
Give me the Bucks by 20.
Give me the Bucks.
Bucks.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
my lock.
That's your lock of the week. I respect
Bucks.
That was good. That's a good lock.
The Bucks are on fire. The Cowboys have no shot of stopping Baker right now.
You know how I said the Bills one was the highest spread?
Is it
It's
the Packers?
not. They're tied with the Monday game. Saints Packers. Packers are also 14-point favorites. Give me the Packers.
I was gonna say that's my lock.
Give me the
It's
Packers.
Yeah.
Packers.
Jordan Love.
Anybody else? Anything else you want to talk about for the games? And those are your prayer picks for Week 16.
All right.
Let's be honest. How many good games do we have? I think the Thursday game. If you're a Broncos or Chargers
Saturday.
fan, I think that's gonna be entertaining.
Well, yeah, that's a
Steelers
division
Ravens
game.
obviously.
That's a division game.
Yes, that's gonna
Thursday.
be fun to watch. Steelers Ravens obviously the history behind that. Texans Chiefs.
Eagles Commanders probably.
Eagles Commanders would probably be a good
We're normally
game.
good to watch.
I'd say maybe the Lions Bears game could be interesting depending on how that looks, how that shapes up. Vikings Seahawks could be another juggernaut.
I was gonna say my next closest game to being like a good game is Vikings Seahawks.
Yeah, I think
Even though Sam Howell's playing,
their defense against the Vikings offense could be a problem, but we don't know.
because
We'll
like
see.
there's, in my opinion, there's not really many other great games.
Yeah,
It's kind of interesting right now.
that's why I can't wait for Christmas games. The Christmas
Like
games
I guess no, I would say that Texans Chiefs is probably.
that won't be a bad game.
I think that's
It won't be a
that's
bad
up
game.
there.
I think it's a good game.
I think out of those like four, I think they're four.
Yeah.
I'd say three.
What would you say is one? Is it our game? Is our game one?
Yeah.
Come on now. Also,
Oh,
he's
the
gonna
Ravens
he's gonna
Steelers?
He's going to be in Baltimore.
Oh, speaking of our picks,
This is another game that Jake's going to be in Baltimore for that game, so
I'll make it
he'll give us the
TikTok.
inside scoop when he gets back.
I'll make some TikToks down
speaking
there.
of our picks,
Mm.
do you guys have your guys' like totals, like your percentages? Not your
I have my
percentages.
record.
I unfortunately do not.
I don't know if. See, I added the games up for me and you.
Yeah.
It's not the same number, and I'm confused on how it's not the same.
Oh, like the
I
total?
did the math on how many games that they've played in total, and
The
that's-
total?
Yeah, like the total number of games that I have
Uh-huh.
is different than him,
It's like 2-0.
and I don't know how that happened.
For our audio listeners, we're talking about our pick'em stuff.
My record is the record I calculated for me.
I added in the one game from the week that it was from week 15. This we already saw on Thursday.
Yeah, I added that too.
Oh,
Oh, then I don't know.
I'm
It
130.
might have just been a numbers issue. Like you just missed a number.
I'm 139 and 85.
That's always possible.
That's what I have for
Yeah.
myself.
And
I don't
then,
know
Michael, you
I
were
don't know
at-
if I missed something
I'm
or
I didn't. I only had. I had 149.64.
Okay, I still have to add mine in. So you'll have that probably. We'll put it out on Instagram. That's
there's a
what we're
high possibility I missed a game
gonna- There is a high. Yeah, you
but-
probably did miss one. At least one.
because like
But-
it has to be the same.
Mhm.
Because like
At least the total number
Yeah,
of games.
true.
Yes. All right. Is it time for your
power ranking.
power rankings? Ooh.
Will I be
I
back?
couldn't
think
make a
this
good.
one's
I
good.
couldn't make a good transition for us. I was just kind of like, let's just get into it.
All right. Speaking of
it.
power matchups,
Oh my gosh, that was good. There we go.
we're gonna go into our power rankings.
See, we were doing good at the
Through-
beginning and we're falling flat. But
Now
it's okay. It's okay.
We're going now.
We're
Here comes.
reaching.
We're reaching.
Here's my power rankings through week 15 of the NFL season, 1 through 32. We're gonna start from 1 and
And
go to
me
32.
and Michael will still disagree. No, I'm joking.
It's okay.
I will guarantee
It's
I
okay.
will
It's my list. You guys can disagree.
Uh-huh.
1, Eagles. I know. We don't have to say anything.
It's gonna get to voter fatigue at some point.
I know, but like, who do you want me to put?
Who's number 2?
The Bills.
The
who's number
Chiefs.
Who's 3?
The Bills.
Bills should be 2.
The Bills
In my
should be
opinion,
one.
Bills should be 2. Bills should be 2.
The Bills should be 1. You had the Lions at 1, and then they beat them.
What do you mean? The Lions are
And also,
below
why,
the Bills.
why do you
The
have
Lions
why
were
do
at
you have
1,
the Chiefs
and
above
then
the
the
Bills,
Bills
but the
beat
Bills
the
beat the
one,
Chiefs?
So how they not won?
Because
And also, how do you have the Bills under the Chiefs and the Chiefs?
The
They
Bills
lost
beat the
2.
Chiefs
The Bills
and
beat the Chiefs.
The Lions.
I know, but I know. It's just I think that the Eagles are playing the best right now.
The Eagles one
As a team.
No, the
Josh
Eagles
Allen's
one I
playing
do
better
not have a
than the
problem
Eagles.
with.
Just
The
listen-
Chiefs is the one I have a problem
Just
with.
listen. I know the Bills just beat the Lions. I know. But throughout the whole season, I think the Eagles are playing better team as a team. Josh Allen is just carrying the Bills, which I give him credit for, but
Win is a win.
A win
no,
is a win.
I'm not saying that. But I'm talking
What are
about
they
like
at,
the
13 and
team. This
That's a
isn't
better
this isn't the
Shit.
quarterback tiers.
Mhm.
If it was a quarterback tiers, obviously I would have Josh Allen over Jalen Hurts.
But not above Lamar or Patrick Mahomes.
Lamar, no.
There it is.
Patrick Mahomes.
There it is.
Lamar has better stats.
There it is.
No, no win call.
Go ahead, keep going. After 3,
Okay,
where
but
are
if we
at?
make like
After-
4 kicks this year, we would be 11 and
After
3.
3, where
Just
are you
saying.
at? Yeah,
4
this
Lions.
Freaking Isaiah likely had a smaller foot.
And if the-
Yeah,
and
if he was a
pigs had-
half size smaller.
And if pigs had wings, they'd all fly.
Yeah.
But none of that
Bro,
matters.
can you
It's what
agree?
ifs.
Okay, just really quick. Can you at least agree if we make those easy field goals? Because they were not hard field goals. Well, I think he's got it figured out now. But like at that time, if he makes those kicks, they would
He
be
better
11
have it
and
figured
3.
out, 'cause if he does that same thing against the Steelers, he's good.
Like I know they're not. I know they're 9 and 5.
If Dez
But-
makes that catch, they go to the Super Bowl. And if, like,
Bro, can you just agree with me?
I can agree with what ifs as long as you agree with my what ifs. So what
I
if
mean,
is gonna
yes.
happen,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not saying like
Okay,
yes, what ifs
hey,
or what
hey,
ifs.
we're
I'm just
both-
saying.
We're both getting way off topic.
5
What is that?
Vikings.
No,
What
you
if the
missed
Seahawks ran the
4.
ball?
Go to 4 and then go keep
4's Lions. I said
I
that.
didn't hear it.
4's Lions, 5 Vikings, 6
Let him say the rest of his list.
Ravens, 7 Packers, 8 Steelers.
I knew we were gonna move down. I knew it.
I'm sorry.
No, I respect it because we lost the number 1. I respect.
But
it
like
totally.
I'm also
I ain't
like
mad.
the Packers and Ravens. Like I had the Packers 6, and
Packers
then I
had a great game
switched.
against the Seahawks, and the Ravens beat the Giants, which is what they were supposed to do, and we lost to the Eagles. Like I'm not mad that we moved down 2.
But like some people were probably like, "Hey, the Ravens just beat the Giants. Of course they're supposed to," and and they moved up. But
well, see.
and the Packers have
And
a
here's the
better
thing.
record.
And I just want to speak on that for 2 seconds. When it comes to people who are mad because of scheduling, there's nothing as fans we can do.
Lamar
The
just threw for 5 touchdowns.
The teams have to play who is on the schedule. So if the Ravens beat the Giants, I know. If the Ravens beat the Giants, it is what it is. Steelers lost to the Eagles. Not that big of it is what it is. So move on.
9 Broncos, 10 Commanders, 11 Chargers, 12 Rams, 13 Bucks, 14 Houston Texans, 15 Seahawks, 16 Cardinals, 17 Colts, 18 Dolphins, 19 Bengals, 20 Falcons, 21 Niners, 22 Saints, 23 Cowboys, 24 the Bears,
The Bears.
25 Panthers, 26 Patriots, 27 Browns, 28 Jets, 29 Jags, 30 Titans, 31 Giants, and 32 the Raiders. That's my power rankings through week 15.
I think voter fatigue is going to hit you by the time it hits week 18.
I mean,
I really do think so, because I think once we get to that point, I think it's just like,
Did you see that?
yeah, I did see
Okay.
it. Like when it gets to that point, like the Eagles are good. Like I don't know. I think it's
know.
just voter fatigue is gonna hit you like a truck, and be like, okay, Eagles are gonna be 1 for the next 3 weeks. Assuming.
Hey, if people want to tell me who they think is one,
We're probably gonna have a lot of Bills. We're gonna have a lot of Lions. We're gonna have a few people that beat Chiefs, and it'll be like
Post it.
one person that says Cowboys, and I'll be like, but
I mean,
back
if
to the
you
line
want to
there,
put
bucko.
or the Bills or Chiefs, I can't like. That's your opinion. Like I get why you'd put them there,
yeah,
I just like the Eagles at 1.
All right.
So
Do you have any disagreements?
No.
Okay. There we go.
I already said my disagreement.
Yeah. He already did. All right. You have games today, right? Oh, we both have.
You
stuff
have a
we can
game.
talk about. Yeah.
do you want to do mine?
I could do mine first.
All right, go.
I can do mine first. Let me just get it queued up. So, I was listening to. I'm trying to queue it up here. So, I was listening to New Heights yesterday. Shout out New Heights. Love your show. Keep it going.
Yeah.
And so, if you if you haven't realized it, Travis Kelce's 35, which
Yeah.
is kind of crazy. The brother is kind of old.
He's pretty old.
And
He's
he's
very
still
old for a tight
cooking with
end.
the. He's very old for a tight end, but still producing. And he was like saying like he's not gonna catch up to Tony Gonzalez's record at this point. 'Cause he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna play that long. Which I'm like, yeah, I respect that. So with that being said, I have a list. Can you guys guess the top 5 35-year-old players in the NFL currently that are playing their best football of through week 15?
Stafford.
Stafford is number 4. He's 36 years of age.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson is not on the list.
How old is Russell Wilson? I don't know.
He's like 30. He's like 35 at least.
Yeah.
But I think it's just
So
'cause
he technically would be in the list, but he didn't make it.
Oh,
Anybody else?
Mike Evans isn't that old.
Mike Evans is not. No.
He just feels. It's just
Oh,
feels that old.
is it all positions?
Yeah, all position.
Cam Hayward.
Cam Hayward is number 1 at 35.
Is the Martin for the Cowboys the right tackle?
Zach Martin?
Zach Martin.
No, he's not. Unfortunately, he got injured week 14. So he's kind of out the race, unfortunately.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce's number 5. 35 years, like I said.
Oh man.
You're missing a Dolphin and you're missing a 49er.
Jonah Smith.
a Dolphin.
A Dolphin and a Niner.
Odell
Oh.
Beckham.
No, he's off the team.
Jordan Poyer.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Jalen Ramsey.
No.
I don't think he was that old.
Jalen Ramsey's not.
You know. I'm
He's
trying to think
30.
of Dolphins.
He's old. He's not that old. Goodness gracious. Sorry.
I'm trying to think of like old
Sorry,
Dolphins.
Jalen.
Mostert.
No. You know the 49er I'm talking about. You'll get him instantly.
Oh, Trent Williams.
There you go. 36,
Yeah,
number
but
2.
I'm out of it right now. So
Number
yeah.
2. So now we're
Dolphins.
missing the Dolphin. He's on the
The
defensive side of the ball.
Dolphins.
You know him better from another team, if that helps.
Another team.
Is it the guy from Washington?
No.
Is he a safety?
No.
I just think that's
He's a D lineman.
Oh
I can't give you any more hints. That's clear as cut as day. That's clear
Calais
cut as day.
Campbell.
There you go. Number 3,
I wasn't gonna get
38. So, list again from
I
5 to 1. 5
knew he
Travis
was on the
Kelce,
Dolphins.
I just
35.
saw the Dolphins.
4 Matthew Stafford, 36. 3 Calais Campbell, 38. 2 Trent Williams, 36. And 1 Cameron Hayward, 35.
Because the Ravens were literally trying to trade for him. They had a deal ready, and then Mike McDaniel said, nope. I'm like, bro, the second year in a row that's happened.
Is this a bad list, or do you think we
might
should?
be
Do you think
nonsense.
anyone should move, or do you think 5
He
to
might
1
retire.
is 5 to 1 respectable for all the guys I mentioned?
So what was one?
One was Cameron Hayward,
Hayward.
2 Trent Williams, 3 Calais Campbell, 4 Matt Stafford, and 5 Travis Kelce.
Wait, who was? Sorry, 3 was.
Calais
I
Campbell.
might put Stafford at 3, and Clay at 4.
I'm curious about one guy's age, but then I'm gonna make my comment.
Who?
I'm gonna do. see how
Okay,
old
he's
he is
doing a
But-
Google search.
Besides that, I would say that's pretty good.
Okay.
Like I
think-
might switch.
I
those
will
two.
say Cam Hayward is probably playing his best football right now at 35
He's having
years
the
of age.
Best,
he's,
I think he might
he's-
have the best season of his
one
career.
of, one of his best seasons of his career. Travis Kelce, I understand it because like he is doing well, but
Never mind,
like
he's 34.
I don't know if I would have him up on that list just because
There's
like,
probably there's got to be
he's
someone
like
else playing better.
I think he's had better dominant seasons, but I respect.
I mean,
him
yeah,
putting him
the,
up here.
like first 8
Yeah.
weeks, 9 weeks, he didn't do anything.
And I also think I would have Trent Williams probably at 3, and I would bump up Matt Stafford to 2 because I think he's played exceptional
Yeah.
football as a quarterback right now for the Rams, especially because like with the Puka Nacua being out for that first half of the season and Cooper Kupp and only having Kyle Williams is still producing well enough to like you beat the Niners
I mean,
with
can
with
we say
DeMarcus
Aaron Rodgers
Robinson.
He's like 40.
who,
Aaron Rodgers is 40.
But he
He's
sucks.
not
but
doing- he's not doing
he
that
hasn't
bad.
played well until these past couple weeks.
Yeah, but like he, because he's
But-
only thrown for
but he
300
leads.
yards one time this year.
Yeah. And years before that, he would do that.
And it was
multiple
the
times
three.
a
It was the
week.
first time in like 3 years he's thrown for 300 yards.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Bobby Wagner, but then I looked up and he's 34. So
Just not. Just.
Yeah.
Close enough.
He's close. I would put some respect on him, but yeah, that's my game. Do you want to bring yours up?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the.
Okay, go ahead.
MVP one.
Lock it in.
All right.
What is?
Yeah, hiccups. Give me a second. Okay.
Love that.
All right. Can you guys name the NFL MVPs to also win the Super Bowl in the same season?
How many are we answering here?
We'll do quarterbacks. So there's been 3 quarterbacks in the last since 1994.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady had to have.
Or no, one.
Did Tom Brady have one?
We guess.
There's been 4 quarterbacks since 94 to do that.
Does Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady.
have one?
No.
Dang it.
John Elway.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No.
Dang.
You know these guys
Peyton
too.
Manning?
Nope.
Drew Brees. No, he doesn't even have a.
He only had one. He
Doesn't have
yeah,
MVP.
he had a Super Bowl, but not an MVP.
Rodgers.
Nope.
Joe Flacco.
No.
No, he only won.
He's
Super
never
Bowl.
won an
He won a
MVP.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
So you said since '94.
Yes. There's been 4 quarterbacks since 1994 to
Montana?
do this.
Montana was before '90.
Nah, he was. I'm
Before
just-
'90.
Oh,
That's-
but
But I
it's
respect that.
close.
Steve Young?
Yes.
Come on.
1994,
Come
Steve
on.
Young.
Okay.
So you got 3 more. 96,
Joe
99, and 22.
Wait, what years?
96, 99, and what?
96, 99, and 2022.
Who's 2022? Patrick.
Yep.
Yeah,
I didn't
it
know.
had to be Patrick. Yeah.
he won
2022.
the-
Yeah.
What was the other years?
94, 96, 99.
96, 99.
96, 99.
Oh. But if we went back, Joe Montana was 89.
So you were right. Okay.
He was just off of that top
We know
4.
you said we know these players,
Yeah. You guys definitely know these guys.
and you said they're quarterbacks, right?
Yes.
Brett Favre.
Yep.
Oh, that was
90
good. That was
96.
That was a
Yeah,
good
I
pull.
was gonna say,
That was a great pull.
I forgot which one it was. 96 and
So was that
99.
96, 99?
96.
Okay, so
Now
that
you
was
got
Kurt
99.
Warner.
Yeah,
Who
Kurt.
did,
Yeah,
in
Kurt.
99
It had
with
to
the
be Kurt
Rams.
Warner 99.
Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
1999.
Dang, you cooked. I'm not even gonna lie, you cooked. You cooked me on
The
that
other
one.
ones, Bart Starr in 66, Bradshaw in 78,
Oh yeah, come on, respect my territory.
Mark Mosley in
Come on.
82,
Come on. Oh
uh,
yeah, the Redskins kicker. Come on.
Lawrence Taylor in 86, Montana 89, Emmitt Smith 93, and Terrell Davis in 98.
Let's go.
Wasn't,
Those are all the guys to win
who's
MVP and
the-
Super Bowl.
Wasn't there like a year that they had a split MVP?
There
It
might
was-
have been.
It was Patrick. No, it was Peyton Manning and somebody else, right? I think it was.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there was
Please
a
look it up.
co-MVP.
That's a good fact check. Good, jeez, fact check it for us. All right. Jeez. But now, with that being said, Week 15 has come and gone.
There have only been 2 co-MVPs in NFL history: Brett Favre and Barry Sanders in '97. That's the one I was thinking about.
Yeah.
And then 2003 with Peyton Manning and Steve McNair.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
Steve
Look at that.
McNair.
All right, but yeah, Week 15 is coming on. We're going on to Week 16. It's a lot of hot takes people put out there recently that we all the NFL fans may or may not be mad about. But I got this from Football Forever, by the way. Shout out to you guys. Great content. I love looking at it. Things all NFL fans must accept Week 15 edition. So this is basically like their hot takes coming from Week 15. So I'm gonna give you guys some. Say you agree or disagree. Okay.
Got it.
Number 1, Purdy is not worth $60 million.
True.
60 million.
60 million. Yeah.
Facts.
No, he's worth a lot, but not that much.
Yeah, I also don't think
I'd say no more
he's a
than
great
like
quarterback, but just not 60 mil.
40 million.
I was
A
gonna
cool
say
40, 35.
I was gonna say like 45.
Yeah.
I would not pay him 60 plus.
I think there's like 5.
And also they still have a lot of 49er players that need contract
Looking
schedule.
at the wall behind us with the quarterbacks in general,
Mhm.
who do you like? What quarterbacks do you think are going to get the bag next when they become eligible?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's probably one.
Someone's gonna give him like what Baker got.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because Baker went 9-8 and got 100
When's
million.
Hurts' contract?
Hurts.
Yeah.
No idea.
He's gonna get paid.
27.
Okay, they got some time.
Yeah, he already got. I think he already got a contract.
I think he got like
Oh yeah,
5
CJ
years.
Stroud's
CJ
probably gonna get a bag.
If Trevor Lawrence did, he's going to.
Oh, Trevor got a contract.
Yeah, Trevor got a contract.
He got a
Well,
275.
I don't know about us though, because I don't think Russ is gonna get a bag. From us, unless he picks up
Herbert's
somebody else.
probably going to.
Herbert will. Love will.
Jordan Love.
Kyler Murray.
He got paid, I think.
Oh, he did?
I think.
Jordan Love's probably gonna get a bag. As
Yeah.
well.
I don't remember what it was, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty. Because remember they put
I'd say even Bryce Young might get a
the
bag,
Call
too.
of Duty stuff in his contract.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was.
Yeah,
The
Bryce
clause.
Young might get a bag too, depending on how the Panthers shape up this next year. Depending, I don't know.
He's been doing well.
It depends. It depends
I
on
mean,
how good he
if
does.
they improve
Yeah.
and then he
If
starts
they're
playing
smart, I
well.
think they should give him
Yeah.
the bag.
All right,
to be
but
fair-
for time, let's keep moving.
All right, go.
Mahomes is not a top 3 quarterback this year.
No, he's not this year.
This year.
Saying someone's not a top 3 quarterback this year.
This year, I think the 2, 3, and 4 surpass him. I think Lamar, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow surpass Patrick Mahomes this year.
If we're talking
I
about
don't think he's in the top
individual
5.
quarterback play, not team record,
Sure.
and like fourth quarter plays that they make,
Sure.
like won a game
Sure.
that wins them the game, then he's not a top 3 quarterback.
No.
But if we're going off of team success and like if you're clumping that in too,
He's number 1.
Yeah,
then he's one.
we're talking. It's just said top, not a top 3 quarterback.
Yeah, I
so
agree.
it's just the quarterbacks.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I agree. I don't think he's top 3.
Statistically, there's better
Yeah.
seasons.
The Rams are the NFC's dark horse.
Yes,
I also agree.
the Rams are a scary team.
If Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams, Cooper Kupp, and Puka Nacua are all operating
the
on
dark
4
horse
cylinders,
is
they
the
are a
Vikings.
nasty team.
They're not even.
But, like,
they're
dark
not winning the
horse-
division even.
But like dark
They
horse
can.
is a team that's
They're not,
like.
that's what I'm
If
saying.
they beat the
when we
Lions,
talked in the preseason,
Yeah,
we did
just
not
right
think
now.
the Rams
Yeah,
were
yeah.
going to be as
That's
good
what
as they
I'm
were. So the fact that they're this
To be
good,
fair, we also thought the Vikings were screwed.
no, but
But
like
it's not.
right,
I know, but I agree. I agree.
Sam Darnold.
but
I
like
agree,
right
but,
now the Rams are 8-6, and the Vikings are 12-2.
I think it's like both ways. Like both teams had like no one thought this would happen.
Well, yeah, but like the
But I
Rams
also do.
were.
I think the Rams are a more flashy team if you think like or a gritty team when it comes to playoffs because like they have to claw and scratch the way to a win. While the Vikings, when you have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Sam
And
Darnold, you can get things done on the
Jared Verse.
To be fair, saying that having Sam Darnold and you can get things done this time last
Did
year.
you think I would have said that last year?
No,
Absolutely
that's
not.
Why I'm saying, that's
But the
why
fact I'm saying that this
it's
year?
a dark horse.
I think they.
No one
I think
thought.
they can go pretty far. The Vikings,
I think I'll say both.
If
I
you
think
said Sam Darnold a competent quarterback in 2018,
especially with their
Sheesh.
with the Vikings
when was he
defense,
drafted, that
Yeah.
night?
2017.
Yeah, it's like if you said that
Hey,
in 2018,
yeah.
you'd be like,
Anyway.
you're stupid.
Next one, Phoenix. Oh my God, that was bad. Dang it.
Oh, no.
Dang it. No.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
Mean it, I swear. I didn't mean it.
Oh,
I swear.
no.
I didn't mean it. I swear.
Oh,
I
no.
did, we gotta
Keep
clip
it
that
in.
out. Clip it out. No, we're clipping it out. We're clipping it out. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Make the
I didn't
promises.
mean it. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. Please give me grace, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
That
I
was just
swear.
funny. It
I
was
swear.
funny.
Okay, Penix.
Oh man, that
We'll
was
be-
good.
No. If you feel bad, I was trying to type his name out and 6 times autocorrect kept on changing it.
Okay,
That was so funny. though.
Anyway,
that was good.
I'm sorry. Penix will be looked at as a great pick.
Yes,
I agree. Yes.
the dude can sling it.
Also, if he plays well next week, definitely will be looked at as a
I
great
still
pick.
think they should have picked up Joe Alt, but
And the fact that like when he throws the ball, it looks like it's gonna be so inaccurate,
But it's still.
but then it just lands
But it
right
zips.
where it's supposed to
but
be.
when he throws it, it zips. It
There's
goes
two-
down that
I
field.
don't-
It zips.
I have some issues with him for personal
You
reasons.
have issues with a lot.
No,
of
no,
people.
no. Like okay,
like as a quarterback,
yeah, no. He's a fine quarterback. Like he's
like
good.
injuries,
So what's
Like-
your gripe with
I just like,
Penix? Good
um,
lord, I'm not messing
don't
that
say
up
it
again.
again.
I'm not messing that up again.
like injuries.
No. Just history with.
May I would
him
just say
and
his
my
number.
teams.
What do you have a problem with number 9?
Oh, you're talking about Oregon.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just I'm
Anyway,
I'm
okay.
fully addressing why I have it.
Okay.
He's a good quarterback. Just like he annoys me.
Okay. The Bills are the best team in the AFC.
Actually, the Bills are the best team in the NFL.
That's a hot take.
Not that really hot.
In the AFC,
I mean, I have my bias.
I could say yes. I
I have my.
I think it's a toss up between them and the Chiefs.
I feel like if you put the Ravens and the Bills against each other in a playoff situation, it's gonna be insane.
It'll be a great game.
Like
It'll
I'm
be a
not-
great
like,
game.
It would be a good game,
It'd be a
but
great game.
people also forget. They just love. People love to forget that
They did beat.
they beat them by 25.
I agree.
But they're like,
That's-
oh, it's week
That's-
3,
that's what I'm
blah
saying-
blah
That's what
blah.
I'm saying. In a playoff situation, everything gets heightened.
But it would be a good
That's why
game.
no one's validating that the fact that we validate a lot that he beat the Chiefs.
I would
but like
still
at the end
say-
at the end of the day, playoffs is when it matters. Because even Josh Allen said like, yeah, it's great that we beat them, but like it wasn't in the playoffs, so what's the point?
I was gonna say
I was like, eh.
until
A lot
someone
of teams
beats the
have not shown
Chiefs.
that they can do well in the playoffs. Because
Facts.
like look at the NFC. Everyone in there is like been choked, like has choked massively in the playoffs recently.
Especially the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Golly.
I said the playoffs. I was talking about.
But that
this
wasn't
last
Jalen Hurts'
year,
fault.
when
Anyway.
they
Yeah,
lost to the Bucs.
that was James
That was
Bradbury's
James
fault.
Bradbury's fault. Anyway,
But-
I'll say yes. I agree to it. I think they on paper not on paper. The way they have played this season, they were the best team in the AFC, but they still have problems.
I'll
So,
s-
Dude,
I would
Chiefs in
say
the
that
playoffs are gonna be scary though when they get.
I would say the Chiefs until someone beats them.
Dude,
Okay.
I saw something about like that they might be going after Odell Beckham too.
I don't know why, but I
I
mean,
mean, they're
they're
coming
gonna have
back.
Hollywood Brown back sooner
I mean, they
sooner
might
rather
get him
than
for like
later.
a cheap deal.
Like imagine but not next season they're gonna have D Hop, Hollywood Brown.
No, the
Rasheed
Ravens.
Rice. Oh good lord.
All right, what's your
They're
next
gonna
hot
have
take?
Rasheed. No, actually they won't have Rasheed Rice because he's gonna be in trouble anyway.
No,
but
he's
anyway.
not. They're gonna. Mahomes
Yeah, he's
got-
probably gonna find a
Mahomes-
way.
have you
Anyway,
seen all the
next
stuff
one
they
up.
got
Next
with
one up. We're running on time.
Bro, he's
Next
gonna
one up.
get in trouble.
Sean Payton deserves Coach of the Year
That's it.
consideration.
Sean Payton.
No.
Sean Payton.
No, I hate Sean Payton.
Get your biases out the way.
No.
Get the
no.
biases out the way.
No, this is from his Saint days. I didn't like him when he had the whole targeting thing.
No, I agree.
Personally, I don't think
Like,
he
as-
does.
like-
Like,
But
he shouldn't
He
be.
shouldn't have.
He should not.
I'm not saying he should be winning Coach of the Year, but consideration.
No, there's 5 other coaches they say are above him.
Sure, he can get
Consi-
like
no, but I'm
this
not-
He has
much.
an amazing
Consideration.
Yeah, but
I'm
great-
not saying he's going to be a top 3.
He can get a
but
sprinkling.
like if we're talking 10 coaches, we're talking he could be in the top 10.
he
coaches.
could be 10.
Oh, 10, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Sorry, well-
it's saying Coach of the Year consideration.
He
It's
could
not
be-
saying he's a clear-cut favorite for Coach of the Year.
Here's who I think.
He could be
can I
9
say
or
some
10 in
coaches
my
who I think
opinion.
who should
Sure.
be considered?
Go ahead.
Bill's coach. I think he should be
Sean
considered.
McDermott. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
I don't know everyone's
Yeah,
names,
go
so I'm
ahead.
just
You-
gonna say teams.
I'll let you know.
Lions,
Dan
Dan
Campbell.
Vikings,
Kevin O'Connell.
Steelers,
Mike Tomlin.
Commanders. I know that's Dan.
Dan
Dan
Quinn.
Quinn.
I'm also going to say no, not the Texans.
I give it to I don't know the Packers
The
coach.
Rams.
Sean
Sean
McVay.
McVay and the
I
Packers.
put
is-
Jim Harbaugh in there.
Jim Harbaugh will be in there too.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on me.
But I'm not saying
Kevin O'Connell's the
guy,
favorite.
This guy was not saying that Peyton is going to be a clear-cut favorite, but he's saying
Yeah.
there should be some consideration because
Sure.
he has taken that defense to be one of the best defenses in the NFL, and Bo Nix looks like a true star in the NFL. So you really, if you think about it, there could be some consideration, but I'm not saying he wins it outright.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So I think I can agree to that.
Yeah.
In that light, the Vikings will catch the Lions in the NFC North. No.
If they beat them, yes.
No.
If they beat them, yes. They would be ahead of them.
It's only a 1 game difference.
There's a
They're
one-game
tied
difference.
right now.
There's a
Oh, they're
one-game
tied?
difference.
They're both 12-2.
Oh, yeah, they already caught them then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they win, they're a game ahead of them.
Okay.
Anything.
We'll see. We'll see how
It's
we'll see
extremely
how it pans out.
possible.
Especially with the injuries.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out.
It literally already happened,
We'll see
but
how it pans out. Anyway, last one. The Bears need to hire Ben Johnson.
he should be considered.
Where's he right now?
He's the offensive
He's
coordinator for the
Lions.
Lions.
But
I've also saw
Because they
like,
always said the Bears need an offensive-minded
Yeah,
coach.
I-
Ben Johnson coach could be kind of
I don't
nasty.
know how I feel
their
about this.
favorable one is Mike Vrabel right now.
Yeah.
Their favorable one is right now is between Vrabel and the Commanders' offensive coordinator.
Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh,
That ain't what happened.
that's a bad idea.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I don't even.
Cliff Kingsbury should never be a head coach again.
You know who they should talk to? He just got fired from. Well, he didn't get fired. They agreed together that they are going to part ways. The guy for UCLA.
Oh, Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but those are all my hot takes for Week 15. Were they hot? Were they not? There were some.
Let us know.
There were some.
Let us know what you think.
There were
Some are
some.
hot, some are.
There were some. I think the hottest one is
Warm.
probably.
Lukewarm.
Which one was it? The hottest one was probably the Bills are the best team in the AFC. Like if you like that's a.
Because you have an
tight-
argument.
It's a tight race.
Because you have
But
arguments
there
for
is-
teams.
The Ravens could be considered a top team. The Chiefs could be considered a top team. The Bills could be considered a top team. Some
Right.
might even say even the Steelers could be considered for a top team.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying some people would.
Do Bibleverse.
Hmm?
Bibleverse.
Oh yeah.
Rapid.
it's Bible time. I gotta get the Bible verse out real quick. Yo,
All right, our
yo,
Bible verse of the episode is Psalm
I promised myself-
48:14.
I promised y'all I have the Bible out. Let me get my Bible out.
All right, while he does that,
Psalm 48:14.
Psalm 48:14. Let me look that up real quick.
48:14.
I know my Bible, guys. I know where that is. Psalms 48 verses 14. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat. All right.
I'm ready.
The Bible verse of the episode is Psalms 48:14, which says, "For this God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even to the end." You picked this verse, did you?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to talk about it a little bit? What it means to you per se.
Basically, that
And also, please, guys, mention we're not pastors. We just
like
we talk about what we know. We talk about what we have experienced in our lives.
that like in our lives, like I always try to remind myself that God has a plan for my life and that He's in control and the guide to steer me in the direction that I'm supposed to go in the paths that I'm supposed to go down, and the doors I'm supposed to walk through, and doors I'm not supposed to walk through.
I heard a good a podcast that I listened to. Shout out In the Basement. He said, "Closed doors are protection, not rejection."
Yeah. So like,
And I thought that was deep. That was deep because it's like you think that like you're getting rejected from a job opportunity, you're getting rejected from a girl or a boy that you were interested in, or you get rejected from a friend group that you want to be part of. It's like, nah, that God's just protecting you.
yeah,
for
there's a
something
reason
better.
why you're not
There's something
supposed to
better
be
for you.
in that
So,
situation.
Yeah. So I think when that Bible verse is a clear cut example of like God knows what he's doing.
He doesn't
Like,
make
he's
mistakes.
Not dumb. He's not dumb.
God don't make mistakes.
He's not dumb. But yeah, shout out. I'm not taking credit for that. Shout out Tim Ross In the Basement. That was him, not my words, but like that. Yeah, prayers or no, closed doors
Or not rejection.
Closed doors are not rejection. It's protection.
Yes.
That's what it was.
yeah.
So that's just a good word to take as you go through this week. Jake, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No.
No.
I'm good.
Michael, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I'm good.
I have one more thing I want to talk about really quick because I forgot I had this pulled up just as a last quick thing before we end the night here because I thought it's important for us to not reminisce, but like remember how good of a season it's been because I think we could say this is a really good season of football. I would say so. This guy said on Twitter, 500 at Cameron Hay said this 2 days ago. Witnessing Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen peak in real time is what it's all about. We're just seeing we're seeing all these four dudes at their peak, playing great football, and it's just what a if you're a football fan, what a time to be alive.
There's also some good news though.
What
We
a
also
time.
have for the future though, because when you're looking at the future of the quarterbacks. In the
Oh, there's
NFL,
so many good
you got
quarterbacks in the
CJ,
future.
You got what's his
Jaden Daniels,
Jaden
you got Bo
Daniels,
Nix,
Bo
you
Nix,
got
Michael
Purdy,
Penix.
you got Brock Purdy,
Drake May.
I can't think of anybody else.
Young.
Kyler Murray's still a young quarterback ish.
And then you got looking into the draft. You got players like Shador. You got
Quinn Ewers,
Ewers,
Carson Beck,
You got Arch Manning.
Dylan Gabriel.
You got Arch Manning the year after.
Cam Ward, Arch Manning of the year. So like football is going to be fine for the future, but also
like-
right now with the top four guys playing as good as they are, we're in a great spot for football.
To think that like we went from Manning, Brady, Roethlisberger,
And also the fact
Kinda
that
hurts still
and
watching
also the
draft
fact that
football.
more than
It feels
half of
good.
them half of the quarterbacks in the league profess Jesus Christ as Lord. That makes it even better.
Oh yeah.
So,
Loves the Jane Daniels and
Come on.
CJ.
Jaden
All
and
right.
CJ. All right, now
Good?
you have
My
anything
goats.
else?
No.
You have anything else? Here's with that outro.
That's gonna wrap up this episode of the Triple Threat Podcast.
doing
Make
that.
sure you check out our channel. We appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. Smash
Ba-da-bum.
that button. We will see you
Smash
next
that button.
episode. God bless y'all.
Merry
Peace.
Christmas.